when it just makes sense. It's your red-pilled brown girl searching for the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl when it just makes sense. It's your red-pilled brown girl get into the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl. Yeah.
I got you. I got you. Y'all can hear me now. Yay, good. Okay. I know you can hear me now. Something's moving. Okay, Kevin, I got you. All right. Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. So I'm not above reproach. Instagram. So I love to laugh at myself. If you guys are on TikTok, you have to go follow this guy. He did so one of my videos about the Trump Bible. Oh shoot, I meant to show you guys my Bible. I got my Bible. Yay! Hold on, let me see if my son can bring it to me. But I got my Bible. And hold on. Jerry, I got my Bible, y'all. I got my Bible. I'm so excited. Anyway, this guy, he's a comedian and he went viral because I was talking about the Trump Bible. You know, like everybody gets mad because Trump is promoting a Bible. It is the God Bless the USA Bible. It is not a Trump Bible. There's no verses in there dedicated to Trump. Like, it's a Bible. And yes, he is an American and he's allowed to sell it. So I did a video about it. And this guy, like he's a comedian. And I got to show it to you guys. It's so funny. I am going to share it on my page for all my Instagram followers. But it's funny. Funny is funny. Watch it. It's the guy's
Let me get y'all together real quick.
Who's she talking to? Oh, okay.
Oh, Donald Trump is selling a Bible.
Show is for $59.99 plus tax.
Yes, he is.
First of all, he's not selling a Bible.
Okay, well, is it a children's book?
The God Bless America Bible is being sold.
Lord have mercy, is it being sold or is it not being sold? We just a little bit confused.
And he's being paid, I'm sure, to promote.
Okay, so he is selling Bible.
No, he is not selling a Bible. It is the God Bless America Bible that is being sold by Lee Greenwald and Lee Greenwood and his family. So, King Rose, I know you're trying to be funny, but I said what I said. He is promoting the Bible. that I'm sure maybe he's getting paid, maybe he's not. They're friends. So I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump said, oh, you ain't got to pay me. I do that to my friends all the time. So I know you're trying to be confusing, King Rose, but I said what I said. All right, let's go.
You could have just said that in the first place.
My question to you, what would you like him to promote?
I mean, to be honest, we would like for him to promote the truth.
Okay, the Bible is the truth. Sorry. It is the truth. King Rose, the Bible is the truth. So anybody promoting the Bible, I don't care who you are. The word of God is the word of God, and God has used donkeys in the past, okay, to fulfill his word. So if you don't like that Donald Trump is promoting the Bible, which is the truth, like you said, whether you like it or not, he's promoting it. Keep going.
Rights, abortion, promote. If he can't get paid to promote the word of God.
I mean, but have y'all asked God, can y'all sell his word?
Okay, so this is obviously something funny to ignorant people, that people are ignorant of the word. He doesn't ask you to sell his word. The Bible is for sale. His word is not to sell. But he does says, if you really love me, feed my sheep. So to tell people about the word of God, God is constantly asking you to feed his sheep, feed his sheep, feed his sheep. So the fact that he's like, oh, well, have you asked God to sell his word? I mean, like, I think it's a little silly, but King Rose, you got that. Okay.
It's supposed to be for free.
You guys notice he's running for president. It costs money.
But apparently he's not just running for president. It seems like he's running for broke too.
See, I love when my people love to say that Donald Trump is broke. When is the last time you've been on a jet? That's the only question I want to, like, I love, like, y'all, Andrew Tate laughs about this because they took all Andrew Tate's money and everybody says, oh, he's broke. He's still flying on jets. He's still got a house bigger than you and mine, but y'all keep saying he's broke. He's running for broke. Okay. All right. Whatever. Keep going, King. You got it.
So imagine how much it cost him to run for president, and you don't think that he should make.
Well, just to be honest with you, if his campaign money wasn't going to his legal fees, he would have enough money, to run for president. And he wouldn't have to do these odd jobs for a little piece of change.
First of all, it's not an odd job that he's doing. He's promoting the Bible that has the Constitution and everything else in there that we need to get back to. So I feel like even though he's being funny, I get it. He's a comedian, but it's not correct what he's saying. He is being persecuted legally, like through the justice system. Like, he shouldn't be having to pay these legal fees for foolish and bogus charges, but yet and still he is. You got it, King. No, you got it.
Yes, all your local Christian stores that sell the Bible. This one just so happens to have the.
She really thinks she'd get y'all together. But the word of the day is Christian. You said Christian store. Most people probably wouldn't have a problem with a person selling Bibles if they were Christian.
The man can't do anything.
And this is the only point in this conversation that I would say I agree with what.
This is okay. So you guys, I love it when YouTubers like myself talk about this billionaire who has his name on buildings. He's had buildings. I mean, he's had movies. He's had, so many accomplishments, like shows. And then he says the man can't do anything. Oh, that's the part that I agree with. Do y'all really think Donald Trump can't do anything? So y'all are telling me that this man is 70 years plus. Like, he's 70 years plus, and all of these 70 years just came crashing to the ground because he sucks so bad. Y'all don't even believe that. But yet and still we laugh and we allow like comedians to kind of make these kind of jokes when you know it's not true. Everybody was trying to be on the Trump train. Like Nene Leakes. Don't even get me to Nene Leakes. She was like, I came back from getting that Trump check. Everybody was on a Trump train. Now that the train seems to be headed in a direction that is opposite of the Democrat Party, now y'all all want to laugh. The man can't do nothing. Okay, you really believe that, King? As we are YouTubers, we trying to get like Trump, And you really gonna say he can't do nothing?
One exception. Now, he can commit fraud. He good at that. I ain't gonna take all the credit away
He
from him.
committed fraud.
You guys,
for a
maybe
whole
I'll like
50
it more
years.
if he was taking money from lobbyists.
No, I don't think they like that. You remember that $6 million that came from overseas? I don't think too many people like that. You should
King.
finish getting us together. Oh, okay. Bye.
Y'all, that was funny, okay? We gotta give credit where credit is due, right? Like, it was funny. It's not true, but it's funny. I guess if it's a comedian, usually comedians make fun of the truth, and I'm sure he probably thought that he was making fun of the truth, but it wasn't the truth. Sorry, King, but it was funny. I mean, if your goal was to be funny, you got that. I laughed. I sent it to my family. I'm sharing it with our people. Y'all feel free to laugh. Go follow King Rose on TikTok. I'm sure you got a lot of Trump hating stuff, but I mean, we still broke. So good luck with that. Love you. And we'll never be Trump. We'll never be Trump. Anywho, on a more serious note, the topic we are talking about today, you guys, is the $61 billion America Last package that posted. So Mike Johnson, I really was rooting for him, okay? I was rooting for Mike so hard. He's a Christian. He has the crappiest job ever, you guys. He has a crappy freaking job. Like, he has got to please these Republicans that don't know what it is to be a Republican. Like, it's like sometimes I'm like, do y'all even get it? And if it's to be able to, like I tell people all the time, I vote Republican. I am not a Republican because sometimes Republicans just seem so aloof. Like, they seem so loopy. They don't get it. And I'm like, like Marjorie Taylor Greene said the other day, like, all of our elected officials should be removed. Like, they should be removed. They are useless. They hate us, you guys. They actually freaking hate us. I want to remind you in the House of Representatives what it is. The House of Representatives. What are they representing? Let me see. The people who elected you, the interests of the people who elected you, you are supposed to represent those interests. And so it boggles my mind that they somehow, like, it is so, starting with her. Okay, fine. She actually said it. Javante's dad, she said it. She said we all need to be gone. And I think that we don't understand, like, these people don't get to go to the White House or go to the Senate or go to the House of Representatives and say, this is what I want. They don't get to do that. They don't get to do that, you guys. They have to represent the people who sent them. We always talk about, because we're Bible believers here, you guys. Like, Jesus said, I come not to represent, but I am here to represent my Father who sent me. Right? And so sometimes they get into this whole deal about, oh, well, it wasn't right and I didn't feel right. It doesn't matter what you feel. The people who sent you to office said that they want this. And the people who sent you to office said that they don't want this. And so when House speakers like Mike Johnson, poor guy, like he's got a really crappy job, says stuff like this, I want you guys to see what Mike said.
So let me get y'all together real quick.
Who's she talking to?
I want you guys to see Mr.
Do my
Mike
job.
Johnson.
We did. I've done here what I believe to be the right thing, and that is to allow the House to work its will. And as I've said, you do the right thing and you let the chips fall where they may.
The House to work its will. Did y'all hear that? I got to play it for you again, just in case you didn't hear what he said. But he said the House to work its will. Excuse me?
Do my job. We did. I've done here what I believe to be the right thing, and that is to allow the House to work its will. And as I've said, you do the right thing and you let the chips fall where they may.
Let's do it one more time for the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. We gotta do this 3 times. The house to work its will.
Do my job. We did. I've done here what I believe to be the right thing, and that is to allow the House to work its will. And as I've said, you do the right thing and you let the chips fall where they may.
I did my job, which is to allow the House to work its will. That means sending $61 billion to a country that you nor I can find on a map. How many of you guys, hands raised, how many of you guys want that? I want to send money not to schools, because I know that I want to not have to pay for school anymore. I want my tax dollars to pay for good schools. I want no potholes under you guys. I replaced 2 of my rims because of the potholes in this. I want to do that. That's my will. What are you guys' will? Is your will to send $61 billion to Ukraine? And these people say this out loud. The House to work its will. No, you have to work the will of the people who sent you, Mr. Mike Johnson. And it seems they have it all incorrect. All of our people, every single Republican representative, including Democrat. I don't know, maybe Democrats are doing what they want to, but every single Republican representative should be replaced. It is ridiculous that we allow this. And then, hold on. Not even that they're not doing what we asked them to do. They're insulting us. Insulting Republicans. I want you guys to see this.
Do you have confidence that at this point, given that it is still possible that Marjorie Taylor Greene will push to kick him out of the Speaker's chair, that he can survive?
He will survive. Look, the House is a rough and rowdy place, but Mike Johnson is going to be just fine. I served 20 years in the military. It's my absolute honor to be in Congress, but I serve with some real scumbags.
Scumbags!
Like, Matt.
He said that he serves with some scumbags. You guys, he's saying this out loud for the whole world to see. Keep going. He said, I serve with some real scumbags. And then he goes on to say who those scumbags are.
Do you have confidence that at this point, given that it is still possible that Marjorie Taylor Greene will push to kick him out of the Speaker's chair, that he can survive?
He will survive. Look, the House is a rough and rowdy place, but Mike Johnson is going to be just fine. I served 20 years in the military. It's my absolute honor to be in Congress, but I serve with some real scumbags. Look, Matt Gaetz, he paid minors to have sex with him at drug parties. Bob Good endorsed my opponent, a known neo-Nazi. These people used to walk around with white hoods at night. Now they're walking around with white hoods in the daytime. What didn't surprise me that some of these folks voted against aid to Israel, but I was encouraged to see by a nearly 10-to-1 mark that Republicans supported our allies on the battlefield.
Hold on, she
Wow.
corrects him.
Okay. I should say that the federal government did look into Matt Gaetz and those allegations, and they decided not to prosecute.
Thank you. She actually says, well, actually what you're saying about Matt Gaetz is not true. And this Tony Gonzalez, and I'm going to keep saying the last name, Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez wants to talk about our you guys, Republicans, we need to start watching. Let me tell you something. You let these little people in here, into this party, this God-fearing party, this America-loving party, this party that doesn't play about white hoods. We haven't, black folks, when the last time y'all seen a white hood? When y'all seen a white hood? Like, we need to stop playing this. And I hate it when Democrats do it. Oh, but it burns me up when I see people who call themselves conservatives, people who call themselves Republicans, people who call themselves God-loving, people who call themselves representing every single American, regardless of race, start to pull the race card. It's annoying, actually. It's actually annoying. Like, it's annoying. He starts to say that these people are wearing hoods and they're neo-Nazis. All words for I hate America, Mr. Gonzalez. Gonzalez. You guys, whoever he's representing, if that's your representative, you need to get him out of there because Gonzalez ain't representing what we want, which is somebody who cares about us, who's not playing these fake kind of games about, oh, race and race this and black this and white this, and then making up lies about other Republicans that he's supposed to be working with. You go, and then you get corrected by this chick who's not even a Republican. You get corrected by her and saying, hey, that's alleged. And like you said, Mike Johnson should sue. Matt Gaetz should sue him because you're not allowed to say that about people like that. Mr. Gonzalez, maybe where you and your family are from, Mr. Gonzalez, you're allowed to say those types of things. And here you're not. You guys, y'all, it's making me sick to my stomach. These people who are saying that they're conservatives and Republicans and playing the same games that these Democrats are doing. The same freaking games. Like, these people don't care. And I could tell you they don't care because before this dude actually said this, he should have taken a look at the interview from the man that we are talking about, Mr. Zelensky. You gotta love him. If y'all don't remember his single lady dance, Mr. Zelensky is dancing all the single ladies. Let me tell you something. He dancing now. He is excited about this $61 billion to fight a country that they cannot beat. So basically, we are sending money overseas, and these people are losing. Ukrainians are dying. It should be settled, period. But it's not. It's not. And we're sending our inheritance, our children's inheritance overseas for a country that doesn't care about us. He doesn't care about us. And then he's on CNN. After the House bill passed, he's on CNN. And he says, she asked him, I was actually very, very proud of Kristen Walker. I don't like her. But I was proud that she asked this question, but you guys have to check out her answer. This is actually really funny.
You said this week, President Zelensky, that Ukraine would have no chance of winning without more U.S. support. And I guess the question is, can Ukraine now win this war, or is the United States merely giving you enough aid to prolong this war?
Thank you. I think this support will really strengthen the armed forces of Ukraine.
He never answered
And we
the
will
question.
have a chance for victory.
Oh! We will have a chance for victory. Mrs. Zelensky, so we just sent you $61 billion and all you got is a chance for victory? A chance for victory? If I give you $61 billion, I don't want to hear about no chance for victory. I want to hear plans. I want to hear, yeah, we're going to win because we're going to do this and we're going to do that. This dude talking about a chance for victory.
If Ukraine really gets the weapon system, which we need so much, which the thousands of soldiers need so much, and this aid should not be just spread in thin layer all over, but it has to end up in tangible weapon systems, some really crucial weapon system which are hard to get, the long-range artillery, and I really appreciate that it meant.
When someone tells you who they are, the first time, believe them. So this guy is sitting up here talking about, yeah, we'll have a chance to win now that you done send us and approve this $61 billion. Dude, here we are 2 years into the war and all you got is a chance. All you got is a shot. We got a shot at winning. You've been telling us since the beginning that you have a shot at winning and you're not winning. You're not winning. You can't win. Everybody knows it. You can't win against Russia. You can't. I'm sorry. Like, the best chance that they have is to squash the beef. As Donald Trump has said several times, you have to come to an agreement. You have to. You guys got to watch that interview because it's so good. It actually says it, and Kristen Walker asked him, but she asked him in kind of sly way, but she asked him, she was like, you have to come to an agreement. Like Donald Trump said that he'll have it ended on day one. Like, how do you think that that's going to happen? And you got to hear his answer. Like, he doesn't even touch it because he knows that it will be. He doesn't even say, no, that's not true. He didn't say any of that. He literally just kind of ignores the question. Then she asked him, you guys.
All the others.
President Zelensky, can you give Americans a sense of the timeline? Will you still need as much aid this time next year? Or do you think you can turn the corner on Russia? What's the timeline?
Все залежить від того, коли прийде відповідна зброя.
Well, it depends on when we actually get weapons on the ground, as you said it, Christian. If we get it in half a year, well, we've had the process stalled for half a year, and we had losses in several directions. The losses in men, in equipment.
Losses of men
in the East, it was very difficult. And we did lose the initiative there. Now, we have all the chance to stabilize the situation and to overtake the initiative. And that's why we need to actually have the weapon systems. When we get it, when we have it in our arms, then we do have the chance to take this initiative and to...
Y'all, he keeps saying we sent him $61 billion of our children's future, our children's money. Our children are going to have to pay the debts off, all for the chance. You know, I might can do it. I mean, I don't know. Like, this dude is a hustler and nobody's calling him out. He's like, so what happened is if you send me the 61 billion, here's what I think I can do. I could buy some weapons and I could probably get them on the other side, and I could probably get them on the east side. And if I hit them real hard, but I need that $61 billion so I can... It's like he's a hustler. Y'all, this can't be our lives. This can't be our lives. He is in a t-shirt. He's in a t-shirt telling us out the back of his trunk. He is that dude that is in a t-shirt out the back of his trunk saying that if you give me, I got this investment opportunity where there's this bridge, right? There's this bridge I'm about to sell, y'all. And if you give me the $61 billion, what the freak? Thanks, Ryan. Ryan, like this, I can't believe we falling for this. Y'all remember, he like them people in the hood that you walk by and they got all the plans in the world. They got all the plans, what they're going to do with your money, and you just know that you never going to see your money again. Y'all, let me tell you something. I cannot believe that we, as American people, are falling for this. It's funny, but it ain't funny. It is not funny. It's not funny. We gonna have to pay that tab, y'all. We gonna pay it. One way or the other. We gonna pay it. And Kristen Walker, I think that she just did an amazing job of not interrupting. She listened to him. You know what? This woman is so disrespectful to Republican candidates when she's interviewing them. When she interviewed, Donald Trump she's so nasty. Mr. President, interrupt. They always interrupt. Mr. President, that's not true. How about you do that with Mr. Zelensky? Instead, like, they sweat this dude so hard, and it's not even funny. Like, I just think that is so disrespectful as an American. Like, I feel so violated. I believe it. Look up the company BlackRock. Yes, and how much profit. Yes, y'all. And unfortunately, we're all being played. We're all being played. We're all being played. I know, guys. I know. But it is what it is at this point. I feel sorry for the American people, but you know who else I feel sorry for right now? Is New Yorkers. I'm so glad I'm not there. You guys, I'm from New York. I am from New York. And to see the disaster that's happening, you guys, I remember growing up in the 90s and it was bad. Like it was bad in New York. And then when Giuliani became mayor, it got cleaned up real fast. Like Giuliani don't play. People can try to disrespect him now all they want to. But let me tell you something. He was America's mayor because he got that city together so quick. And I was really, really proud of the job that he did. And now all of a sudden he is this monster. You know, all of a sudden now he's this monster. And so New York City has failing schools. That's a fact. That's not me. Failing schools, especially the ones that got the little brown people in them, that got the little brown skin people. Failing schools. The subway system is corroded, okay? The freaking airports look like they need help. Like JFK, I'm sorry, is not the most up to date. You go overseas and you start to see it make us look like a third world country. The roads, the job market, the drugs, the migrant crisis, people coming over here, the rent in New York City. You can't find something for less than $2,000. You can't even find a box to rent. And they choose to spend the resources that they have on prosecuting Donald Trump. Not on fixing what's going on. They choose to use your resources. Yours. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. The people that y'all say, you know, oh, we don't like Donald Trump. So now they're going to take your check and they're going to prosecute Donald Trump. And it's really sad to even think about how black folks are being used in this. I mean, look at it in Georgia. Fannie Willis. Joy Reid actually names them. You know, like she actually named Fannie Willis, Letitia James. And then, you know, this loser in New York. What is his name? I can't even think of his name because I'm drawing a blank. All being used to prosecute a man, not with his money. I wonder if he would be doing this if he had to raise the funds. Like, you're going to say, if he had to raise the funds, would he be so hell-bent on it? I know, Fannie Pack. Exactly, Ryan. Would he be Alvin Bragg? That's his name. Alvin Bragg. Thank you. So, would he be so hell-bent on prosecuting him? Yes, Bragg. Just being used and abused. Like, I sit there and I watch, like, black folks, really, like, you would think that at the end of this, so let's say Trump goes to jail. Like, let's say they send Trump to jail. I personally, myself, is going to vote for him in prison. I'm sorry. As long as the man has breath in his body, I'm going to vote for him. I'm voting Trump regardless. But let's say he goes to prison. I want to know from y'all, black folks, what do y'all win? What do you win? What do you win? What do you get? Surely there's a prize. There's a prize. Yes, I know there's a prize. Come on, help me. Help me, y'all. Come on, somebody write in the comments. What do blacks get? What do blacks get when Trump goes to jail? What y'all get? Oh, I don't see no comments. Nobody get nothing. No, nobody getting nothing. Y'all don't get no schools. Y'all don't get what do you get? Surely somebody gets something. Somebody, anybody. Nothing. You get a big fat goose egg. Exactly. You get more chaos. Exactly. You get nothing. nothing. And y'all going so hard. A gold Democrat donkey. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. You can't get no money for your HBCUs. You can't get no money for your schools. You can't get nothing. Nada. Zip zero. Stingy with the Nero. like you get nothing. And y'all going so hard at a man who's unbothered. He's unbothered, y'all. And it's so wrinkle-free. Like, seriously, I'm sitting here and you would think that y'all get something after y'all, like, have literally sold your soul. More crack pipes. Like, yeah, get to stay on a Democrat. Yes, okay, these are all good. Yes. And y'all keep falling for it. I was sitting there watching, oh, my God, like, intelligent or so-called intelligent black folks talk about this, and I'm looking like they haven't given you anything. Even I loved that Michael Eric Dyson was on the Breakfast Club, and Charlemagne and them were actually like questioning, like, we don't get nothing from y'all Democrats. Y'all, we're not getting nothing. And you know what this dude said is the attack on white supremacy. We could just keep fighting white supremacy. We get to keep fighting white supremacy. First of all, let's talk about white folks. Let's talk about white folks. God bless them. I love my white brothers and sisters. Let me tell you, my tan brothers and sisters. But let's talk about them. They are leading us in suicide. They are becoming literally extinct. Like, white folks aren't having babies at all. What is the supreme white being that we're fighting off, you guys? What? I think Andrew Tate like wrote something and he was like, white people, you're cooked, you're done because you're not having any babies. So what's white? So after we fight white supremacy, good old fight of white supremacy that doesn't exist, how is that going to help anything in our community? Well, y'all community, not mine. Y'all already said I'm not black. I'm not black. So in y'all community, what is that going to fight? Fight what? Fix what? You guys, this is a problem. This is an emergency. We're sending money to Ukraine. We're fighting white supremacy, whatever the heck that means. And everything in our community, it's gotten worse. You can't buy a house. Bacon, eggs, cost of milk, and everything has gone down. For y'all weed smokers, I know y'all paying more for your blunts and everything else. Like everything is more expensive. You can't buy a car. Gas is ridiculous. And somehow they've convinced you that fighting white supremacy is more important than you being able to take care of your family. And if you believe that, you deserve exactly what the hell you guys get. Y'all deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. This cannot be more ridiculous. I'm laughing, but it ain't funny. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's so true. White liberals hate whites due to distorted history taught. Exactly. Indoctrination. Absolutely. Let's be honest. Biden-Harris administration has given more funding to HBC. That's just not true. My friend, I love arguing with you, but that's just not true. Donald Trump funded the HBCUs way more than anybody else does. That's just true. That's just true. You guys, like, seriously. I'm sitting here looking at the comments. I live better than my white friend. Except Kevin, tell the truth and shame the devil. It's the truth. I know so many of us blacks living way better than a lot of white people. And so for us to say we're fighting white supremacy, it's just not true. It's just not true. And it's not fair. It's really not fair. You guys, right is right, wrong is wrong. it said, if I prove it, will you apologize, admit it? Absolutely, but I know you're not going to be able to prove it. Seriously, I've done my research. I'm not just speaking ignorantly. You can't prove it. You can't prove it. So, you guys, like, let's be thinking about how, especially conservatives or people who call themselves conservatives, like, y'all, our message is getting lost. We're getting treated like crap. All because we're not clear about where we stand and what we want. We're not clear. Like, I got Republicans split talking about, oh, well, if Trump can just keep his mouth shut. Like, if he kept his mouth shut, I'm telling you, these people will have their freaking way. Like, don't let them manipulate you with his personality. Don't let them manipulate you saying you're a racist. Like, screw them. Patriotism has no color. Exactly. Northern redneck. That's my bad. Yo, I love my unapologetically white people. Don't be manipulated. I'm telling you, nobody else is. Africans are not being manipulated. Asians don't care what y'all say about them. And let me tell you something. In Asia, it's a monolith, okay? Like, you ain't going to find a black person there. And Asians mess with their own kind, okay? I'm not going to say that Asians don't like black people because, honestly, I can't prove that. But Asians mess with their own kind. And white people, the only people manipulated to feel like they're being racist because they don't want to put up some of the crap that the blacks do. And it's true. Don't be manipulated. Be unapologetically whatever you are. Period. A full-blood Native American Indian. Oh, that's cool, Rob. There's not a lot of y'all. It's not a lot of y'all. Y'all need to procreate. Y'all need to reproduce. Because y'all about to be extinct too. People who say Trump talks too much really are just cowards. Exactly. Just cowards. And you guys, we need to be stronger than that and not allow people to manipulate us and not allow people to make us feel any kind of way because we believe in truth. We don't believe that skin color is a factor of my success. Do you know how pretty I am? Brown skin and all. If I had white skin, I'd be pretty. If I had dark skin, I'd be I don't care. You guys, that is not a factor of our success, and we know it. Black folks innately know that. But yet and still, we just allow ourselves to be manipulated. You guys, don't. Stop. It's too much. So, anyway, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me today on Instagram. Thanks for hanging out with me on YouTube, my day ones. I love y'all. Don't forget, okay, if you're on Instagram, don't forget to follow me, please, on YouTube so you can get all my videos where I be talking crazy nonsense. But I don't care, you guys. Oh, thank you, Tish. Yes, I don't care. Like we have to say the truth, you guys, and we have to scream it louder than they can say the lies. I love when Candace Owens says that. She said we have to scream the truth louder than they can scream the lies. So anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. God bless you. I hope that everything. Get your Trump Bible. I got my Trump Bible. I'm going to show it to y'all tomorrow. I couldn't get my son down here. He didn't have any school today. But I couldn't get him down here to show you my Bible. Got my Bible. Y'all get your Bible. Anyway, Kevin, we allow a bunch of multimillionaires say that they are all oppressed. Exactly. Fools. Anyway, you guys, what happened to democracy? The Democrats claim no Democratic primary for Democrat voters to decide if they want another candidate. Exactly. But honestly, right now, you guys, these Democrat candidates, I wouldn't trust any of them. None of them. Our only hope right now is to get a strong leader in office, and we have them on the Republican ticket. Whether you're Republican or not, whether you're Democrat, Republican, Trump is the one that can stop these wars, like, because they're going to drain us dry. They're going to drag our children. They're going to kill our children's future. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I love you guys. God bless you. And until next time.
When it just makes sense. It's your red-pilled brown girl, searching for the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl, when it just makes sense. It's your red-pilled brown girl, and get into the truth. It's your red-pilled